I've been training horses for over 25 years, and during that time, I've seen horses with many types of injuries. Some of the most disappointing to me have been the horses with suspensory or deep digital tendon pain. So I started looking for a better way to protect and rehabilitate horses with those sorts of injuries. I spent a lot of time consulting veterinarians and leading lameness specialists, and in doing that I found one common theme as a result. We need more support for horses in high demand situations.
In the situation in the practice that we have here, deal with a lot of cutting horses. They have a lot of suspensory issues and suspensory tears, strains, etc. When you think about the mechanism of how that happens, one, it's fatigue injuries, and then it's hyperextension of the ankle of their fetlock that increases the stress on their suspensory ligaments. So we looked for some support or extra support in the ankle area to try to prevent the amount of hyperextension in that ankle.
My partners and I developed the Iconoclast Support Boot by rethinking the traditional methods of support.
The two things that we looked at were putting a support on the back of the pastern that might decrease the amount of drop in the ankle from the bottom of the ankle down to the heel bulb, and the way that the boot was strapped, or the supports around the ankle themselves.
The Iconoclast boot offers vertical support, but what sets it apart from the other boots in the market is that it also, through the use of our double sling strap system, offers 360-degree lateral support to the horse's lower limb. This is something that no other boot on the market can do.
Prior to this boot, I don't know of one that really came close in an attempt to provide that type of support. There are many boots out that do provide support, but not as much to the distal excursion of the ankle itself.
I've had the opportunity to use the Iconoclast Equine Support Boot and have had very good success with it. Other boots that have been out there mostly are just trying to protect splint bones. They're trying to keep the horse from getting injured. The thing that I like about this boot is that it does give a lot of support to the entire flexor tendon region, which is extremely important in horses. These horses are mostly made to go forward, and horses that we have that are doing a lot of the lateral movement are seeing some good extra stability and support that, in my opinion, is really only provided out there at this point with this boot.
We've field tested the Iconoclast boot in nearly every equine discipline, and we've had tremendous results.
I've had nothing but positive feedback with the use of the boot. And up to this time, the types of horses I've had them on have been race horses, calf horses, head horses, cutting horses, and barrel horses.
I can tell you as a trainer, if you wear this boot, you can literally feel the difference in the way your horse travels. I've been putting it on every horse that I own, working horses that are without issue, working horses that are completely sound, and I think that we've curbed the possibility of injuries caused by stress and strain and the rigors of training. I've given this boot out to many other trainers around the country, and they've all given me back the same information. Everybody tells me they feel their horses are much more confident, and their program has seen a decrease in the number of injuries related to the suspensories and digital tendons of their horses. If you have a horse that is injured and needs help during rehabilitation, or if you want to keep a horse safe from possible injury, you need the Iconoclast boot.